Let's sleep together. Come on, I promise I'm good in bed. Aren't we too young? We're only 15, and I don't know what my mom would do if she found out. Don't be so difficult. I know what I'm doing. It'll be fun. Emma and her boyfriend Noah were considered the hottest couple in school. And while Emma loved to gossip, Noah never did. He was always kind to me and never said a bad word about anyone. I liked him, not romantically, of course, just as a friend. But one day after school, Emma was saying how Noah had planned a nice dinner for their 2-month anniversary. Emma's mom said she could only go on the date if one of her friends came along. So Noah suggested that I tag along. The idea of third-wheeling their date did not seem like an exciting way to spend my evening, but I could see that Emma was desperate, so I agreed. I sat awkwardly at the end of their table and didn't say anything at all. It was almost like I was just another piece of furniture, because whenever Noah tried to include me, Emma kept changing the subject back to herself and pretended like I wasn't there. I wasn't mad, but I felt extremely uncomfortable being there. So, as soon as we finished our food, I got up to go outside when Emma excused herself to the bathroom first. Then, Noah leaned into me. As soon as Emma left, Noah started talking badly about her, saying how rude she was, how he didn't want to be with her anymore, and that he liked someone else. I was taken by surprise because I thought that he had liked her a lot. I mean, this was their 2-month anniversary dinner, and he chooses now to feel this way? I didn't know if I should tell Emma or keep it to myself, because she was my only friend and I didn't want her first relationship to be a bad one. I couldn't hear the responsibility of another word, so I told Noah to stop, when suddenly he grabbed me and kissed me on the lips! I was caught completely off guard and had no idea what just happened. I couldn't untangle myself, and when it finally ended and I realized what was really going on, we looked to our side and Emma was staring at us. She stood there and stared in shock as I pushed him off me and quickly tried to explain the situation. I know this looks bad, but I couldn't finish my sentence before Emma ran off crying with Noah trailing behind her. I sat at the table staring at my plate, thinking my life was over. There was no way I would have any social standing at school after this. I didn't even want to come to this stupid dinner, and now Emma saw me kissing Noah? It was all over. She was the most popular girl in school, loved gossiping, and was the social butterfly, whereas I was the weird new girl. No one would understand what had really happened, and I knew Emma would ruin me for this, thinking I had planned it all along. Why would Noah do this? What was he thinking? Later that night, as I laid in bed, I stared at the ceiling trying to figure out what to do. How can I fix this situation? What do I tell her? I decided to call Emma, but she wouldn't answer. I knew she was ignoring me, probably crying in anger. Then I received a text. Emma! I quickly grabbed my phone, afraid of what she sent, but just happy she replied when the name popped up and freaked me out even more. It was Noah who had messaged me saying, "Hey, we didn't get to talk after what happened, but I just wanted to let you know that I broke up with Emma." What? Oh no! Oh no, no, no! I quickly messaged him back. Why? Why would you do that? I did it because I like you. I've liked you for ages and I want you to be my girlfriend. Even though I wasn't sure if I liked Noah like that, I felt like I had no choice but to accept his declaration of love. He started telling me how he would stare in class and how it made him nervous to even be around me. He apologized for feeling the way he did, which made it harder to push him away. I couldn't hate him for his feelings, and now he was all I had left. I knew for sure no one else would dare try to talk to me, and when I returned to school that following week, that was exactly what I got. Silence. Complete and utter silence. No one would even look at me, and whenever I walked by, I would hear the words slut and homewrecker. Noah was the only one who would sit and speak with me, so I tried my best to focus on school and just get through each day. I couldn't fight back. I couldn't explain my case or reasoning. For a while, it wasn't too bad until 3 months into my new relationship with Noah when I started to notice Emma getting fat. It made me feel horrible seeing her lose herself. I tried to go up and see if she was okay, but she brushed me off every time, walking away with tears in her eyes. Everyone at school started blaming me for Emma's post-breakup weight gain. Noah never left my side, and every time someone made a comment, he'd hold me close and comfort me. However, it wasn't until a few weeks that I started noticing red flags with Noah. We were on a date when he turned and asked, "Will you sleep with me? It'll be really fun, and I promise we can use protection." What? No, sorry, my mom wouldn't let me. And then I apologized, telling him I wasn't ready, but really, I just didn't want to. Then it hit me. On a whim, I decided to call Emma and apologize for everything, and then bluntly asked, "Em, are you pregnant?" She immediately broke down and started crying. Along with being popular in school, she was one of the smartest in our class, but she was so in love with Noah that she slept with him without really knowing how, and was too afraid of telling anyone because she didn't want to seem easy. She wasn't getting fat because of the breakup, she was getting fat because she was pregnant. She didn't know what to do, and I could tell she really needed someone, so we decided to do a bit of research on Noah before we did anything. We checked all of his social media accounts, and what we found made us speechless. We searched for Noah's parents' details and contacted them. We told them everything. Noah had gotten 3 girls pregnant, Emma and 2 girls before her. They were mortified by his behavior and agreed to talk to Emma's parents. Together, they decided on a course of action that they would buy a small apartment for Emma, Noah, and their soon-to-be baby, with both parents paying some money towards their necessities. In the end, Noah and Emma were forced to get married, and I could tell that Noah hated the idea, but he had no choice. However, Emma loved the idea and couldn't wait. The night after I called Emma, I confronted Noah about the pregnancy. He tried to deny it, but I broke up with him straight away and haven't spoken to him since. I have, however, kept in contact with Emma through the years to make sure everything has been okay, because a little bit after their marriage, Emma ended up dropping out of school. She isn't upset by what happened when I speak with her. She seems very excited about being a mom.